Yo, what's going on, guys? It is your boy Jamaican back with another best class setup video. In this video I'm going to show you my top 5 best class setups for Warzone and Ashika Island right now after the update season 2 reloaded. But before we jump into it, let's hear from today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. As a streamer, as a YouTuber, you know, we always get sponsorship offers, but this is one sponsorship that I actually can get behind, because as you know, I go to the gym trying to eat healthy, and HelloFresh fits right into that. But it's not just for persons who are trying to get into fitness. HelloFresh delivers fresh meals to you every single day, from vegetables to meats to poultry, whatever it is that you want. HelloFresh will have it prepared and have it sent right to your door. As you can see right here, it says get your delivery, get started. It's pretty straightforward. Cook, eat, enjoy. There's so much benefits from it, and not only that, it takes away the hassle from going to the supermarket and coming back home. You know, that's traffic, that's carbon monoxide, you know what I mean? You can all stay home and get this delivered right to your door. And as you can see right here, it says personalize your meal plan. You got meats, veggies, fit and wholesome, quick and easy, pescatarian, you name it, they have it. And trust me, based on what I'm seeing here, it is super easy to use. And not only that, guys, if you use my discount code in the description right now, you'll save a ton of money on your first order. And not only that, you'll save an additional 15%, baby, right throughout the rest of the year. So you'll save 15% off all other orders throughout the year. So big shout out to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. And to be honest with you, I like these type of sponsorships that fits into my niche, you know what I mean, and it makes life easier for you. So shout out to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Alright, seeing as though you just heard from today's sponsor, shout out to HelloFresh yet again. Alright, so the first one, we are going to go into the RPK. Now they did nerf all of the LMGs, but this gun is still pretty much dominant. You put on the Polar Fire S. This is the tuning for it. Then we move on to the F-Tac Ripper 56. This is the tunage for it. Copy and paste it. Moving on to the high velocity rounds. This is the tunage. Just pause the video, tune it this way. I promise you won't regret it. And then this is the Demo X2 grip. This is the tunage for it. And lastly, the AIM OPV4. This is the tunage for it. Put it to fire, trust me, you won't regret it. This gun is just so dominant even after the nerf, so it's still pretty good. Moving on to the Fennec 45. Now most people say that the Fennec is no good anymore since the nerf, but to be honest with you, the thing's still bad, right? I found this build to be very, very helpful, and really and truly you want to keep your fights close to medium range. Alright, so you put on the ZLR ignition barrel. Boom, that's the tunage right there. Moving on to the overpowered automation, the 5 auto. This one right here, this one, I can't even pronounce words. This is the tunage for it. Moving on to the 45 round mag. You know, this thing burns through ammunition, so best to use that. You put on the Fennec rubber grip. This is the tunage for it. You want to put it a little bit high to 0.61 and minus 0.17. So this is pretty much the Fennec right here. It is still good. I don't care what anybody says. This thing is still good. Definitely try it. Moving on, as you guys know, this is just by far the best gun in Warzone right now. Hands down, the best gun in Warzone right now. The ISO Hemlock, and this is how you want to build it. You put on the fielder. This is the tunage. Then you move on to the Hairbinger. This is the tunage for it. You put on the F-Tac Ripper. This is definitely the tunage for it. 45 round mags, pretty standard. You don't want to use the 20 round mag, it's not enough. And the AIM OP with the FAR tunage. And trust me, this gun, the ISO Hemlock, is just the best gun in Warzone right now. Hands down, it's really easy to use. and once you build it this way, you definitely won't go wrong, right? This gun right here, I believe I just did this one. Yeah, I think I did that one. Moving on to the Lockman sub, pretty much the MP5. This is how you want to build it. You want to build the FTAC M sub 12. This is the tunage. Then moving on to the 9mm overpressured. This is the tunage for it. You put on 40 round mags, you can put on 50 round mags, pretty much how you want to build yours. But when I use the 45 round mags, it does, I don't know, it's just personal preference. You want to use the Mir Recoil 56. This is the second stock. This is the tunage for it. And the VLK LZR 7mm. This is the tunage for it as well. And lastly but not least, my personal favorite is the Kastab 74U. This thing is a beast, trust me. The even ground loot version is pretty good. This is how I build it. You want the X10 ported. This is the tunage for it. You want the SA Ultra 3. This is the tunage for it. Copy and paste it. You want the laser right here, the Slagger PEQ box 5 or 6, I don't know. This is the tunage for it. You want the high velocity rounds. This is the tunage for it. And last but not least, I can't even pronounce this grip, the Ivano ST70 grip, pretty much the first one. And this is how you want to tune it. Trust me, this thing is a laser. I know people might say, but why is your high velocity damage range so low? Because when you're in that medium gunfight, you want the gun to be as steady as possible. That's why I put it down towards recoil smoothness. But if you want to build up the damage a little bit more, you can put it up there. You can leave it there. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna leave mine right here and just test it out and see how it goes. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. That is my top 5 best. Thank you guys so much for watching, and again, shout out to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Peace.